I get people like tweeting me after the show, like, what was that first song? What is it called? War Paint? Like, where can I get it? It's just cool to see like the progression from you hugging a pillow and keeping a title away from me, and then, you know, chasing it down in the room with you and like hearing those words, those lyrics come out of your mouth and like being like, yes, that's it, you know? So wait, we just decided it was like October 30th.
That was when we finished it. So I would say sometime early fall. This song was Clint's title, and he'd mentioned it to me before the three of us got together. So it was kind of percolating in my brain a little bit, and he and I had talked about it, but it was tricky because the whole concept of War Paint is a female empowerment song.
Exactly.
So how do you sing that from a guy's perspective?
Yeah, I think that's what makes it interesting, though. That's what makes, for me, that's kind of what the allure was. I'm like, I shouldn't be singing this, but that's why I love it, you know? And that's why we went with this kind of third person, like you call it like a ghostly narrator. I love when you said that. I forget what the songs were, but I just remember you were going through your phone and you found this title, which was War Paint, but you wouldn't tell me what it was because...
Oh, that's right, because we had started it and I wanted to get us together. Yeah.
Well, you said like, I need to make sure Dubes is okay with this. And so you were like, I got this title, but I can't, it's amazing, but I can't tell you what it is. And I'm like, cool, thanks, dude, you know?
Yeah.
And so I think y'all were going fishing that Friday, right? Is that what it was?
You're exactly right, because that's when he shared the title with me, and that's when we talked about it. And it's one of those days when you're out fishing, the last thing you want is to be focused on writing a song.
I know.
But it always happens.
But when he told me that title, it was like, okay, I couldn't stop thinking about it. And it was, it kind of grabbed my brain.
Well, you like didn't tell me until the night before either. You were like hanging me on a limb, man. You're like, I remember you texted me at like 9:30. You're like, all right, so here it is.
Well, one thing I learned about you early on was it intrigued me so much, and it kind of shaped how I would think when we were going to have a session coming up. It's how you see stuff in color, like you see the music in color, and like if certain parts aren't gelling right, the colors are messed up. That's amazing.
Well, I remember like hitting that vibe right and getting those chords and seeing the right colors, and like I just wanted to get the lyrics to match.
Yeah.
And it took us a while on that first verse because you instantly said like, you know, she ain't crazy like you said she was, and we're like, yep, we're in. Like we got a good start, you know.
Dudes can always get the ball rolling.
And we came up with like, we must have had like at least 50 rhymes. You said something that you kind of just mumbled, and like you're like black mascara, something, high heel shoes. You know, like it's her turn to do them wrong. That ain't makeup she got on. It's War Paint. I don't really know how that, you know. And I was
might not be it. I don't know.
And you and I looked at each other and high five. You're like, yes! Like.
Well, the reality of it is, the beauty of a writing session like that one is, you know, wherever the final lyric lands, it's not one person's brainchild.
No.
It feeds off of what everybody is saying in the room.
I remember bringing it into the studio with Jay, and he was like, this feels like a huge, just like, and we just wanted to make sure that we kind of captured that essence and that the angst of what she's feeling, you know. And still to this day, like I said, it's one of my favorites to play live.
I promise I'm never gonna withhold the title ever again.
Well, maybe you should. Like it worked.
Yeah, the way you did it, it worked.
I don't know. Whatever it did, it unlocked it in the right way. So, thank you guys for writing with me,
dude.
Love you, man.
Yeah, man.
Love you,
dude. Love you.
Cheers. 1, 2.
She ain't crazy like he said she was. There's no mistaking how it's all adding up. Lipstick on his collar, smoke from that revolver. He can try and call her crazy, oh, but she ain't crazy. But she's gonna make him pay. You can see it on her face. Black mascara, Moulin Rouge, blood red lipstick, high heel shoes. It's her turn to do him wrong. That ain't makeup she got on. It's war No, she ain't leaving, 'cause that won't hurt enough. Yeah, she'll get even if it's the last thing that she does. She'll go undercover, find another lover, hoping he'll discover